You know, there's something truly special about long-term marriages. The kind where you can share a glance across the room and instantly know what the other is thinking, where inside jokes from 30 years ago still make you both laugh, and where you've built a life together that's richer and deeper than you ever imagined in those early years. But let's be honest, marriage after 60 isn't always sunshine and roses, is it? Maybe you found yourselves falling into routines that feel more like roommates than soulmates. Or perhaps little annoyances, like how he leaves his socks on the floor, or how she rearranges the kitchen cabinets, suddenly feel bigger than they used to. The good news? Some of the happiest couples I know say their golden years together have been their best years, not because they don't have challenges, but because they've learned a few simple secrets to keep the love alive. Today I want to share 5 little tricks that can make a big difference in your marriage after 60. These aren't grand gestures or complicated therapies. They're small, everyday habits that happy couples swear by. And the best part? You can start trying them today. Secret number 1, the 10-second daily connection. Here's something I learned from a couple married for 52 years. Touch matters more than ever as we age. Not necessarily in a romantic way, though that's wonderful too, but in those small, grounding moments of connection. Try this. At some point every day, maybe when you first wake up, or when one of you comes home, take just 10 seconds to hold hands, hug, or gently touch each other's arm while making eye contact. Why does this work? Physical contact releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone, which reduces stress and reminds your brain, this is my person. It's especially powerful when life gets busy with grandkids, doctor's appointments, or household chores. That tiny moment can reset your whole dynamic. Secret number 2, the remember when game. One of the sweetest things about long marriages is all the history you share. But here's the problem. When we're stressed or tired, we often forget to celebrate that history. A delightful trick, once a week, maybe over coffee or during a quiet evening, take turns sharing a remember when story. It could be something big, like your first home together, or something silly, like the time you got lost on a road trip and discovered that amazing diner. This isn't just nostalgia, it's actively reminding yourselves why you chose each other. Studies show that couples who regularly reminisce feel more connected and resilient during tough times. Plus, it's a beautiful way to honor the life you've built together. Secret number 3, the I appreciate swap. Let's talk about a trap many long-married couples fall into, focusing on what isn't working instead of what is. Here's a simple fix. Every few days, share one specific thing you appreciate about each other and make it about who they are, not just what they do. Instead of, thanks for making dinner, try, I love how you always know how to make me laugh, even on hard days. This shifts your attention from annoyances to gratitude. And when both of you feel genuinely seen, those little irritations tend to matter less. Now, these first 3 secrets are all about nurturing your emotional connection. But what about those moments when you just don't see eye to eye? When a disagreement threatens to turn into a full-blown argument? That's where the next 2 secrets come in, and they've saved countless marriages from unnecessary friction. Now let's talk about something every long-term couple faces. Those moments when you just can't seem to agree. Maybe it's about money, the grandkids, or whose turn it is to take out the trash. After decades together, you'd think we'd have this figured out, right? But here's the beautiful truth. Disagreements aren't signs of a failing marriage. They're opportunities to grow closer if you handle them with care. Secret number 4, the 20-minute rule for arguments. Here's a game-changing tip from marriage counselors. When tensions rise, call a timeout, but not the silent treatment kind. Say something like, I love you too much to fight right now. Let's take 20 minutes and then talk. Then go do something calming. Sip tea, walk around the block, even fold laundry. Why 20 minutes? That's about how long it takes your body's stress hormones to settle down. When you come back, You'll both be speaking from your hearts rather than your frustrations. And here's the key. During that break, don't rehearse your argument. Think about what you truly want to resolve. More often than not, you'll realize the issue wasn't worth the heat in the first place. Secret number 5, create small daily delights. Now for my favorite secret, the one that makes all the difference in day-to-day happiness. It's about creating little moments of joy together. Not fancy dates, though those are nice, but micro moments of connection. Try this. Share one beautiful thing you each noticed today. The way sunlight came through the window, a funny text from the grandkids. Even how good your coffee tasted. It takes 30 seconds, but it trains your brains to look for and share life's sweetness. Another idea? Keep a shared playlist of our songs and play it while making dinner. Music has this magical way of bringing back all the good feelings. The real secret behind the secrets. Here's what I've learned from couples married 40, 50, even 60 years. The happiest ones aren't those who never argue or always feel head over heels. They're the ones who keep choosing, every single day, to turn toward each other rather than away, to laugh at the silly moments, to say we'll get through this during hard ones. And that leads us to our final secret, perhaps the most powerful one of all. It's not flashy, but it's the glue that holds everything else together. You know, after decades together, it's easy to assume you know everything about each other. What they'll say, how they'll react, even what they're thinking before they speak. But here's the surprising truth. The happiest couples are the ones who never stop being curious about each other. Secret number 5, the grow together mindset. The most joyful marriages after 60 aren't frozen in time. They're alive with gentle evolution. Try this. Once a month, ask each other one new question, something beyond, how was your day? Maybe, what's something you've always wanted to try but never did? If we could take one dream trip next year, where would you pick? What makes you feel most loved right now? Their answers might surprise you. People change. Their dreams, their needs, even their love languages can shift over decades. When you stay curious, you don't just love the person they were, you fall in love with who they're becoming. Putting it all together. Let's recap these simple but powerful secrets. 1. The 10-second connection. Daily touch to stay bonded. 2. Remember when celebrating your shared history. 3. I appreciate focusing on what's right, not wrong. 4. The 20-minute rule. Cooling off before conflicts escalate. 5. The grow together mindset. Staying curious forever. None of these require money, fancy vacations, or dramatic gestures. They just require showing up, day after day, year after year, with tenderness and intention. A personal note to you. If you're watching this, I already know something important about you. You care about making your marriage joyful. Maybe things feel a little stale, or maybe you're doing great but want to keep nurturing what you have. Either way, that's beautiful. So here's my challenge. Pick one of these secrets to try this week. Maybe tonight, when you're sitting together after dinner, you'll reach for their hand and say, "Remember when we," and watch their face light up. I'd love to hear which secret resonates most with you. Leave a comment below with your favorite or share your own long marriage wisdom. And if this video helped you, pass it along to another couple who might need it. Here's to your love story, to all the chapters you've written, and all the beautiful ones still to come. Thanks for letting me be part of your journey today.